Back, guys. So today in this video I would be talking about what comments are. Yes, and this video is going to be very short because I just want to explain the concept of comments to us. And I want us to create a new file. As I've said, that everything we do, every concept we want to learn, we would create a file for each of them. Now, comments. Now, let me first define what a comment is in Python to you guys. Now, I'd say a comment describe what's going on in the code. Now, let me give for example. Let me say I want to say name is equals to image, right? And I want to say print name. Now, this is we've done this several times with comments, right? Comment describe or should I say describe what is going on in the node. Think of it. What if I say n is equals to the image? Does anybody understand what n is? Let me say you don't okay you're not in Nigerian, you're not in Africa. Dimeji is just a word. You don't know what Dimeji is. Dimeji could be the name of a food. Dimeji could be the name of whatsoever. Now, you don't know what it is. How do you now know that n is equals to a name or n is equivalent to name, right? With the help of comments, we can do this. Although this is bad naming, right? It is bad naming. Why can't I just say n? But let's take for this is just an example that our variable name is n. How do we know that you want me to say n is somebody's name? N could be the name of a school, n could be the name of somebody, n could be anything. So how do we communicate with other programmers that n is not just anything, n is not the name of a game console, n is not the name of a school or my favorite dog, but n is the name of somebody. I can use what? Comment. In Python, how do we comment? Python programming, we use hash for commenting. Now, this is it. Now, how does it work? Every line that is written after this hash statement is considered a comment. If I write all of this, so let me just say my name is Dimeji. This is a comment. That is, what is a comment? A comment is not executed. Now, if I print this, I can't what see it on the console. I can't see it in my program. It's just to describe what the program does to the programmer or to the next programmer, right? Now, if I want to, for example, make my program more um dis- describable, if that's what exists though, I can just say n is equivalent, small n is equivalent to the name of a person, right? And here I can say what? Print the variable n. So we know what print n is doing, and we know n is equals to what? The Meiji. There we can see what? We've commented thoroughly in our code that anybody can know that n is the name of a person, right? And what are we trying to do here? If I ask anybody, what are we trying to do here? I'm trying to print what? The variable what? N. Now, if I try to do this, I won't see these guys in my code. Let me try to do it for you. I won't see this guy in my code. Now let me run this. Can you see? You see? Is there any way? Now let's do sorry. Let's just do for those. Let me make it easy. Python. What is the name of the file? The name of the file is what? Comments dot what py. The way we run our Python code. Can you see the image? Now, is there anywhere you've seen n is equivalent to the name of nowhere? They are not printed. They are not executed. Every line that starts with what this is never executed. Right. Now we have three types of comments. The first type of comment is this that we just demonstrated, a single line comment, all in one line. We have what we call multi-line comments, I can see, I can print again. N is uh the name of a person, right? I can see N can be your own name or the name of your favorite teacher, right? Can you see it? I can print as much as possible. Now let's run this code again. I can say Python comments dot what py. It will still print what Dimeji. In this case, it's what multi-line comments. Now, this multi-line comment, I can replace it as something. Now, let me show you. Now, in this case, I can still print all of this in this. We call it string literals. Let me show you how to do this, guys, so you understand what I'm doing. All you just need to do is you your what's the name? Your quote. You could do this as single quotes. Remember, I told you in Python you can use single quotes or what double quotes. Take note of that. Important. Now you need to press your double quote or single quote 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now you see we have how many quotes? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and enter on a new line. Now here I can see N is the name of a person, and I can say N is what equivalent to the name of a person. Then I can say N can be your name or the name of your favorite word teacher. Make sense? Yes. Does it make sense? Now this one is equivalent to what? This line, multi-line comments. That's these 3 lines. These 3 lines. Does it make sense? That is all about comments. As simple as that. When we get to function, we'll talk more about comments. We'll see how can we use comments. Now there are mainly 3 importance of comments. The first thing is to explain in Python code. Can you see? Is this not explaining what n is doing? It's explaining what n is doing in full, right? It's to explain what Python programs. Second thing with comments, you can use comments for. Yeah, you can use comments to also what? To make your code more readable. In this case, imagine I don't have this comment here, right? I don't have this. Nobody will understand what n is. But immediately I introduce the comments, can you see? Everybody now knows, oh, n is the name of a person, right? Oh, I've been cracking my brain since. Why would n? What is the meaning of n? And that is what the purpose of comment. And the last point of comment is what? Now imagine I want to print something here. Now, which I have to demonstrate. Let me see, I want to print my name is Imeji. Now, if I print this, now expect, I want you guys, before I print this, I want you to write your answer in the book. What could be the answer? Pause the video and let me know what your answer is. So my answer is what? Name is Dimeji. And what? Dimeji. Right? Now, another exercise here. I want you, I'll comment this. I'll comment this out. Now, what I want you to do is what? I want to run Python comments.py. Now, pause the video and I want you to execute it. And I want to see your results. If you got in your book, if you got Dimeji only, then you are correct. Why do we have just Dimeji? Remember that we said what? Every line that starts with what? This hash keyword or this hash is what is considered as what? As a comment. Is that not so? Because this started as a with hash, it's what? It is considered a comment. And we say comments are never what? Printed out. Hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to see you in the next video. Thank you.